Hello everyone and welcome to Siriana Tarot. This is a singles new love reading for Pisces. We're going to look at the kind of love you're ready to experience now based on the growth you've already done. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Pisces, please. All right, so we have the Seven of Cups and the Justice card, so potentially a Libra here. All right, we also have them viewing you as the Page of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, which you may or may not have in your chart. And the connection, we see the Page of Wands. Okay, so fun, exciting, Aries, Leo, Sag energy. And we see the Ace of Pentacles. So a strong indication here, Pisces, that this is somebody brand new. With the Ace of Pentacles, they're ready for a fresh start and they're looking for something solid, stable, and secure. Now, the Seven of Cups certainly can indicate that this person has other options around them. Maybe they're casually dating, seeing what's out there. But this can also be somebody here who spends a lot of time wondering about you, checking you out. So they certainly might be around you. And with the Seven of Cups, it may also be that you know this person from a place where there's always other people around, or you meet them like at a party or in a big group. But again, it could be like a coworker or somebody you see out and about in the community. But it does look like they do have people around them. All right, so maybe you two just happen, or it's a little bit difficult at first to get each other alone or something along those lines. But the Seven of Cups here indicates too that this person is spending a lot of time in their head about you, wondering about you, imagining what it would like to be with you. And if they're not already, that's sort of their initial feelings here. All right. Some of you, the Seven of Cups certainly can indicate online dating or dating apps as well. So you may meet this person through, online. But they're showing up as Cancer, Pisces energy, the High Priestess. So this is a strong indication that this is a secret admirer who may already be around you, or it starts off that way. This is someone very loving, very intuitive. I'm also getting very creative. But they do spend some time in their head about you before taking any action or letting you know that they're into you. All right, and we see the Hanged Man energy in reverse, Pisces energy. So this is somebody here who may be seeing you differently than maybe when they first met you, or again, maybe you were introduced, but a lot of people were around. But they're definitely starting to see you differently and crushing on you and really liking what they see. Now, how my Pisces are feeling the Two of Wands in reverse. Okay, so some of my Pisces, you might feel like you have a big decision to make here, but the Two of Wands in reverse takes us back to the Ace of Wands. So I do feel like you're ready for something new, and I think you're definitely feeling attraction here. Now, for just a select few of my Pisces, like one or two of you out there, this certainly could be somebody here that wants to reconcile or that you have some sort of history with. And I'm getting that because the Justice card can be somebody that wants to make it up to you. It could be also after a breakup or some time apart, they're seeing you or they're seeing the connection differently. And with the Two of Wands in reverse, it does have a little nod to the past there, like you looking back at the past. But like I said, that's only for one or two of you. My intentions for these readings really are that it's someone completely brand new here. All right, but trust your intuition, okay? So really strong Pisces energy. We also see that they might have Aquarius in their chart, or they embody this energy as someone with a highly developed intellect. They're a pioneer of ideas. They're engaging communicators. This may be somebody who's of another race, religion, tradition, or culture than your own. They could be an entrepreneur, so they've put their ideas to work for them. They work hard. They're investing in their future. And we also see that they may have Virgo, your opposite sign, in their chart, or they just embody this energy of somebody who's a great planner and organizer. Virgos are often very independent, but they may have a tendency to overthink and to overanalyze. All right, this person is showing up as the Justice card, Libran energy. So this to me is somebody who really does prioritize balance and harmony, not only in their relationships, but in life. I feel like this is somebody who's very even-keeled, grounded. I'm also getting that they pay attention to details. They're probably very well dressed. They may have like a nice music collection here, you know, or be like, I'm getting like really into music or like a specific type of music. Ambiance is important to this person. So they probably have a nice home, well decorated, you know, like plants, music playing, that type of thing. All right, and we see this person may sing, so I was definitely getting some sort of hit here about them being a musician or just being really into music or music being important to them. They may have short hair, okay? That's a specific message, and remember, these really specific messages are not going to resonate with all of you, but they will be confirmation for some. All right, and we see nonconformist, so this is somebody who's free-spirited. This is someone who, you know, marches to the beat of their own drum. We see plays games. Now, I don't really usually take this card as a player card unless I'm getting a lot of, you know, Knight of Wands, King of Wands type energy in reverse. But what I'm getting with plays games is maybe this person plays mobile games, they play online games, you know, like, you know, maybe they do gambling, or they do, you know, cosplay, video games. Maybe they like to play like card games, chess, dominoes, you name it. All right, Pisces, so let's see. I also heard escape room. Maybe somebody here has gone to an escape room recently, or maybe this person has. All right, we see sudden wealth. Okay, so this person may be somebody who's recently experienced some success or financial up-leveling. This could be lottery, this could be an inheritance, it could be a raise or a promotion. It could also just be like, because we see that they're an entrepreneur, that their business has or is taking off. Okay, we see wealthy man in reverse. Now remember, my readings are not meant to be gender specific, but some of the cards that I use are. And with this wealthy man energy, I feel like this person may be somebody who has worked, this sudden wealth is like not something they're used to or something they've always had. So they may have worked really hard to, you know, get where they are, to have what they have. Okay. And we see mature man energy in reverse. Okay, so for some of you, what I'm getting is this person could be a little bit younger than you, or there could be an age difference, because we see these pages coming out, so it does feel like there's some sort of age difference here. Now with mature man showing up in reverse again, man we're going to take with a grain of salt. I feel like this person, I definitely feel like this person maybe in their youth didn't have much, you know, didn't have a whole lot, or, you know, they've struggled with money up until a certain point. All right, pay attention to 1111, that's being brought to my attention here. But I kind of feel like this person maybe grew up, I don't know if they grew up in poverty or they grew up without, you know, a whole lot of, you know, financial wealth and security. Okay, but it does look like there's been some sort of major shift for them. So if they do have a lot of money or they're successful right now, it feels like that's something they've really worked hard for. And it might be, they might be like a quote unquote success story. You know, like maybe they moved from a different country where they didn't really have opportunities, or they grew up in, you know, they didn't have a lot growing up. All right, let's see what else we need to know here. All right, your paths will cross when a holiday is in season. And the Seven of Cups can certainly indicate that you meet at some sort of party or you meet at some sort of celebration. It doesn't have to be a federal or a bank holiday. It could be a birthday party. It could be a wedding. It could be, you know, out and about celebrating a raise or promotion or something like that with friends or coworkers. Okay, this person already knows who you are. So for some of my Pisces, this is somebody who's already a secret admirer. They're already around you. All right, they may have a pet, And we see that this person may have 3 siblings or may have, you know, come from a larger family. And we see that they may be a fire sun sign here, Aries, Leo, or Sag. We do see that with the Page of Wands. Now, this person is viewing you as the Page of Pentacles, which is a very sweet energy. They see you as patient. They see you as a planner. They see you as detail-oriented, grounded, generous. Like really, they like that you've got this like sweet nature about you, Pisces. All right, we see the 9 of Cups, which is Jupiter and Pisces. So this person is seeing you as their wish fulfillment. And they see growth and expansion here with you. And we see the 10 of Wands in reverse. This person might know a little bit about you, Pisces. They know that you're ready for some sort of new beginning, or that you're in a growth and expansion phase. And so that there's fire and there's passion here. They're very physically attracted to you. But I also think they know that you're starting something new. Like, I don't know if you're starting your own business, or you've just had a move or some sort of upgrade here in your life, and how you're going to be feeling. We see the 4 of Wands, so you're going to be feeling really at home with this person, Pisces, which is beautiful. You're going to be feeling like this could really be a relationship. This really could be something solid, stable, secure. I think you also see with that celebration energy, this is something you're going to celebrate. And I think also you know that your friends and family will be happy that you're in this relationship. Okay, and we see that Seeker. So Pisces, they see you as somebody who has a thirst for wisdom and truth wherever you are. They also see you as the warrior archetype. So they see you as strong, skilled, disciplined, toughness of will, heroism, stoicism, and self-sacrifice, and conquering the ego. I'm not sure why my throat chakra is going here. So I do apologize. But they also see you as the shapeshifter, so that you have skill at navigating through different levels of consciousness and an ability to see the potential in everything. So I love the shapeshifter, because this is telling me they also see that you can kind of hang out with anybody. You can talk to anybody. Like, you're going to be cool in any situation. Okay, like you're diverse, intelligent. Again, this person is going to really appreciate your intellect here. So with the Page of Wands, I feel like this is going to be a fun, exciting, new type of relationship. Maybe a change of scenery for some of you. We see this connection feels familiar on an energetic level, awakening a sense of recognition beyond logic. So some of you may feel a sense of familiarity about this person. Again, some of you, this person's already around you as a secret admirer. Like 1 or 2 of my Pisces, this could be a past person. Trust your intuition with those messages. But for others of you, you're going to feel really comfortable and at home with this person, because you're going to feel there's some sort of history between you. In a past life capacity, or in a like this could be a past life connection. We see possibility without pressure. So this connection allows space for organic development. Okay, so no pressure, no rushing, no coercion. All right, and this connection enters as you stand more fully in your autonomy. Alignment meets you in self-possession. Yeah, beautiful. So, and I did see that, like, they see you starting something new, some sort of new phase. So maybe, like I said, you're starting your own business. Maybe you've left your corporate job or your day job, okay, or maybe you've recently moved or something. But we also see that this connection requires conscious communication and accountability. So building emotional maturity here. Beautiful. All right. And I feel like this person really is going to facilitate that, because I do get that they're quite balanced and even keeled, and I get they're emotionally mature. Wow, Pisces, we see life partner energy, so there's potential for this to be stable and ready to go the distance here. All right, and we see that love language, quality time, so be the witness to each other's lives. This is someone who's going to really genuinely love spending time with you. Okay, and we see don't judge a book by its cover. Yeah, and I feel like this person does have quite a lot to offer, okay, or they might be just very different from you, but know that they haven't always had a lot to offer. This is somebody who's got edge, who's got grit, who's worked for what they have. And we see magnetism, so there's a gravitational pull towards one another or toward one another. So again, if you do meet in a party or in a group of people, it's like everything else just drops away once you two, get each other on your own. And I also feel like you two are going to be very focused on one another. We see there could be slow movement within this connection, but we also see in the near future. All right, my lovely Pisces, I'm going to leave it here, sending you love and light. Take care.